Hello again, everyone. Welcome to a new Let's Play, produced by Namco. And, if it comes up, MSI, which is Monolith Soft Incorporated. Xenosaga Episode 1, Der Wille zur Macht. Yes, indeed. I am quite excited to do a Let's Play of this game. It is probably my favorite series on the PlayStation 2. There are going to be some there's going to be some glitchiness with the emulation, but I'll go over that as we get to it. Let's just dive right into the introduction. Start a new game. (20XX AD), Lake Turkana, Kenya. Well, it's definitely not in the past, because we would have heard about it. And for some reason they decided to, because this is set in the near future kind of thing, they decided to give it a, more of a realistic style to the, this first opening video. I don't really know why. I don't really agree with it. It doesn't look quite right. Especially that guy walking very stiffly.
Straight on the northern cliff tomorrow. The ground there is hard, so be careful when you dig.
Yes, sir.
Doctor! Dr. Mitsuda!
What? I was talking to this guy.
Did you find something?
Yeah, we followed the corridor from the lakeside. It matches the location described in the
That must
research
be it.
paper.
Good. Show us where it is.
Let's quickly run off the screen, and then just mosey on over. Amble on towards the
It's
dig
different
site.
from the others.
I knew it.
Oh, don't lie, you didn't know it.
It's over there.
Don't you mean over here? That's not very far. You shouldn't have cleared so much off without supervision by an archaeologist. You might have damaged it.
This must be...
They actually did a pretty good job clearing that off, I must admit. Hey, it fits perfectly with this thing I had in my pocket. Amazing. What a coincidence. Dr. Mitsuda, I'm not sure that's a coincidence. Shut up, it's a coincidence. Just as a future reference, don't turn things on if you don't know what they're gonna do. It's not a good idea. See, look, you've now caused an earthquake. Damn archaeologists! Dr. Mitsuda and Indiana Jones are the worst. Always causing things to crumble and have earthquakes and stuff like that. Damn them! I don't know that it's shaking that much, but... Then again, those things are falling, and they already fell over. You don't need to cower there. And that guy has definitely killed a couple people in that trip. I like the guy cowering in the back there, even though there's nothing even remotely close to hitting him. And then there's a guy just laying face down behind Dr. Mitsuda. I had no idea it would do that. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have put the key in there. It is a pretty cool way of creating this thing, which we'll see in a moment. Sweet, I totally just traded in my silver one for a gold one. But that won't fit in my pocket. Damn it. I wonder what it does. Dr. Mitsuda, it's shooting a beam of light into the sky.
That light...
I don't know that it's safe. I'm sure it'll be fine. That is an incredibly elaborate system for generating rain. 4,000 years later, Namco presents a Monolith Software Incorporated production. Oh, Monolith Software. Oops. Xenosaga Episode 1. Der Wille zur Macht. Someone lost it. It's just floating out in space now. I didn't have time to read that game. Let's go back. Rewind. I want to read it. Music composer Yasunori Mitsuda. Yay! More Mitsuda music. That's what my Let's Play rig is going to look like in a couple of years. Yep, definitely. Man, I really want a HD remake. Yay, character designer Kunihiko Tanaka. My favorite character designer. Alright, that didn't quite look right. It had a giant alipha. I think it's a counterfeit gold thing. And Junya Ishigaki. Love his mega designs.
Commencing startup experiment. Open up an interconnection.
Do we have to? I did it yesterday.
Connecting with dummy protocol. A-line protocol zone secured.
That was Welkin's voice actor, by the way.
60 seconds to release. Beginning countdown. 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51.
You really did not have to read off every single number there, buddy. Haha! It's my gold thing! No, mine! I saw it first! Give it to me! No, mine! While they're fighting up there, I'm gonna steal it from down here. I could totally do that, right? Ah, it feels so warm. Oh, that's not a good thing. Alright, who irradiated the giant gold thing?
All monitors clear.
3, 2, 1. Partition open.
Did you really read off every single one of those numbers? Could have, like, read them off in 10-second intervals.
Body formation complete. Commencing Penfield mapping.
Proceeding with Encephalon construction.
Mapping percentage at 76.
Alright, and now we got another person reading off all the numbers. Really don't have to do that, people.
There's noise appearing in the temporal
Maybe they
lobe.
just feel that they have to
It's on the left side of the
make their
temporal
pay
lobe.
worthwhile.
I'm showing slight stimulation of the synapses in section 818. It's within permissible bounds, though. Do you want to abort?
No.
Abort! Abort!
Keep going.
Okay,
Just
we'll
stick
keep
to the
going.
menu. I'll try for a direct approach. Back me up.
Roger. Launching Nataraja connection system.
Lord of the Dance? Michael Flatley? I suppose there are worse names you can, worse things you can name a system. I guess that's so they can move it without touching it, although the vehicles were touching it. You know, until I started doing test recordings, I never noticed it go into the back of the ship in that scene. That's really not a good password, Shion.
Boot up sequence.
You should go with some things that don't go together. Like, I don't know. Elephants and Eskimos, that kind of thing. Yay, Tetsuya Takahashi.
Alan, there seems to be a problem with the visual field connection.
Just kick it, that always works.
Ah, I see a small break in the MT field, route K12.
Let me just kick it.
Looks like the bi-directional link in the V4 field is lagged too.
Lag hacks!
Hold on a minute. I'll fix it now. How is it now, Chief?
Okay. Looks good. Let's keep going.
Roger. Proceeding with KOS-MOS host separation.
Ah, virtual reality. Still a long ways off.
Morning, KOS-MOS. How do you feel?
I upped the resolution.
Good morning, Xian. All systems are normal.
Well, how about introducing yourself?
I am an anti-Gnosis humanoid fighting system, serial number 0000000001.
Why not just say 1?
Development name KPX. Abbreviated name KOS-MOS.
I know KPX means something else, and I can't remember what it is.
Simulated battle. My output is limited to 22% of its normal capacity.
Ah, take it up to
My
100.
estimated weapon specifications are...
All right, that's good enough. Thanks.
You are welcome.
All I have for you today are the usual startup tests. Sorry to wake you up just for that. You'll have to go back to sleep once everything's checked out.
I see.
No, actually, you
Do
don't see. You've
feel
got a thing over your
sad
eyes.
Or anything?
A predetermined
You never had a
set of
puppy, did you,
emotions has
Xian?
been hard-coded into my emotion module to better facilitate interactions with humans. In order to better facilitate a relationship with you, Chief Engineer Xian Uzuki of the KOS-MOS Project, Vector Industries' first R&D division, I will emit an expression such as sadness only when that response is deemed necessary. However, the emotion module of my program has determined that this is not necessary at this time.
After all, you have not beaten me at chess.
I guess you're right. I, of all people, should know that.
Your understanding is appreciated.
But you know, KOS-MOS, I've got mixed feelings about all this.
You need a pet.
Of course, I'm happy that you're awake, but the fact that you'll go back to sleep makes me a bit sad.
Just get a pet.
On the other hand, the
That's
next
not
time
KOS-MOS.
you wake up, it may be a time of much bloodshed.
It kind of is her job.
So deep down inside, I hope that day never comes.
Oh, it'll come. We wouldn't be in the game if it didn't.
Understand?
The algorithms I have been programmed with do not support the comprehension of illogical human thought.
Well, I hope you'll be able to understand someday.
Isn't that
I
your
will do
job
my
to
best.
program her to understand,
All
Xian?
right, KOS-MOS, shall we get started? Alan,
Sam.
let's pick up from process 277 where we last left off.
Roger. Placing target drones in the encephalon. The drones are set to random movement and enemy ambush. How about a test run before the mission, Chief?
Sure, let's do that. Did you get that, KOS-MOS?
Affirmative.
Oh boy, tutorials! Virtual tutorial. So you can see a couple more lines around the text box. Again, that's more issues with the emulation. Also, you'll see that Xian does not have a shadow. That's because of other issues with the emulation that tends to cause the puppet lines from the body parts to go to the to show up. So you can see exactly where the it's actually kind of cool, but also really weird and distracting. So turned off shadows. It's about the best way to get it off consistently. During quests, you'll trigger a battle when you come in contact with an enemy. Here you'll need to talk to KOS-MOS. Select from the menu, then approach the soldier to start the battle. One of the fun things is that as you're running around, you look at the people around you. It's awesome. I love it. It's also kind of silly, but... Target input complete. Alright, tutorial time. Let's go to normal attacks. The battle program has been set. Entering battle mode. Please approach the target.
Your orders, Xian?
Kill them all? The leftmost character in the group turn window at the bottom right corner of the screen will get to go first. The character next to the leftmost character will follow thereafter. The order is reshuffled once the character icons disappear from the GTW. Characters that are not displayed in the GTW cannot make a move until the character order is rearranged. I'd say that reshuffle is not accurate. It's usually a fairly fixed order. I mean, it can be, depending on actions taken and stuff like that, but if you do normal attacks, nothing but normal attacks, and the enemy does nothing but normal attacks, you'll be stuck in the same order. Which I think right now means that I won't get extra points. Press left, right on the directional button to select the target. Press the square or triangle to perform a normal attack. There are 3 types of enemies: biological, mechanical, and gnosis. During the target selection, they are marked as B, M, and G. 2 AP is used for each normal attack. Since you are given 4 AP each turn, you can perform up to 2 normal attacks. Okay. Firecracker and Spin Kick! Whee! Kick him in the face. And he explodes in blood. As a basic rule, square is a physical type attack, while triangle is an ether type attack. Descriptions of ether type attacks are displayed in red. So let's go with Punch and Assault. Whee! And he explodes in blood.
All systems clear.
No items. Aww. Oh yeah, Chief, almost forgot to mention about the body flashing phenomenon. The body flashing phenomenon. Sounds kind of dirty. After a battle, you'll flash for a few seconds. During this time, you won't trigger a new battle, even if you come in contact with the enemy. Remember this, okay? Invincibility frames! Yay! Changing targets. Let's go with Tech Attacks! The battle program has been set. Entering battle mode. Please approach the target. Hello!
Battle systems are go.
I love KOS-MOS' voice. 6 AP are required to perform a tech attack. If you only attack once and use X to end the turn, 2 AP are carried over to the next turn. Guarding is another effective method. Because you are given 4 AP each turn, they are added to the 2 carried over for a total of 6. So, the battle system is reminiscent of Xenogears. Not quite as many attack varieties, but if you only attack once and use X to end the turn, blah 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 blah. Guard. You can now perform a tech attack with the 6 AP. Specific commands must be entered in order to perform a tech attack. Tech attacks for Shion. Square, square, circle, lightning blast. Triangle, triangle, circle, spell ray. Let's go with Knuckle, Stun Shock, and Lightning Blast. Oh, it's so fun. And he explodes in blood. Tech attacks for KOS-MOS. Square, square, circle, R blade. Triangle, triangle, circle, R cannon. And just circle F shot or FG shot or FM shot, which would be Gatling shot and missile shot. I'd have to switch out my equipment to get the M shot. Warning, the sub-weapon attacks performed by pressing circle can only be used a set number of times per battle. Check to see if it can be used by looking at the panel to the right of the button display panel. The contents are ammo, EP consumed, required AP. So for FG shot, we can use it 12 times. It costs no EP and requires 6 AP to attack. The attack can only be used when all requirements are met. Well, let's go ahead and use that one. Whee! And she'll summon in a Gatling gun. And shoot the guy. And then it'll teleport him. Ooh, points times 2.
All systems clear.
KOS-MOS' voice actress is Bridget Hoffman. One of my favorites. One of my all-time favorites. Changing targets. Let's go to sub-menus. The battle program has been set. Entering battle mode. Please approach the target. She has a tendency to do a lot of robots.
All battle systems are go.
Submenu. When you press X without doing anything else, the submenu will appear. Ether, 4 AP consumed. Use ethers that have been set. AP is required in order to use ether. Item, 3 AP consumed. Use items in your possession. If the intended item has a W next to it, the item can be used as a W item. How to use W item. 6 AP is required to use W item. Place the cursor over an item and press triangle to select. The item will have an effect on the entire group. 2 items will be used, however, so W item will only work if you have at least 2 of the same item. Move. 2 AP consumed. Change positions during battle. Possible ways to attack and amount of damage received change depending on the location. Eggs. 4 AP consumed. Enters the assigned eggs. I hate it when acronym periods are used, abbreviation periods are used as sentence periods. Enters the assigned eggs. Characters who are not assigned to an eggs cannot use this command. And guard. 2 AP consumed, reduces the amount of damage received, also used to accumulate AP for tech attack. Escape commands do not exist in this game. You must either use an escape pack or Shion's goodbye in order to escape from a battle. And it hasn't explained yet, but down in the GTW, the window that shows our order, to the left of it is a little icon. Right now it's a gold circle. That means that with a plus, that means we'll get extra points when we kill an enemy. So let's go ahead and kill... Oh, actually, I don't know that I'll be able to kill one of these guys in one move. Let's go with Knuckle and Power. That's not enough. Damn it! Boost. The boost gauge rises whenever a normal or tech attack successfully hits. When this gauge fills all the way up, the boost counter goes up by 1. Because it is difficult to raise the count in this battle, we will set the boost counter at 2. In order to use boost, the character must have at least 1 boost count, and must not be displayed in the GTW in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Boostable characters are displayed when you press either R1 button or R2 button. Characters without boost will not be displayed. The displayed characters are assigned to triangle, square, triangle, and circle starting from the left. By pressing the associated button, you can have the character cut in front and perform a move right after the current character's move finishes. Moreover, it is possible to boost during the enemy's attack by pressing either R1 or R2 button. Your turn will come after the enemy's turn finishes. So, we could immediately boost up Shion. And KOS-MOS, you can just blast her and blast her. Just totally murder that guy. Event slot. The small slot to the left of the GTW changes in the following order with each turn. Blank, critical hit up, boost up, and points up. This is the event slot. Why, thank you. I did not notice that. I did not know that game. Effects of the slot icons. Critical hit rate up increases the chance of critical hits. Note, when this icon appears during the enemy's turn, their chance of critical hits increases. Boost gauge up. Becomes easier to raise the boost gauge. Special points up. Earn more special points. What are special points? Points can be earned by defeating enemies. By utilizing the special points, players can increase and evolve the character's abilities beyond their normal level ups. Ether points. Use the points to evolve ether spells or transfer spells to other characters. That is so fantastic, being able to transfer abilities. Skill points. Draw out skills from accessories. Tech points. Change the character's basic parameters. Alright, let's just go ahead and Firecracker and Cherry. And watch that guy explode in blood. And Shion gets to move again. Punch. And shock him. Fortunately, it did not kill him. Well, it's just murder. I love how they explode
My
in blood.
external appearance is down 5%. Shion, I need to be clean.
I love that. I love that one too. That's such a great line. Are we done yet? Changing targets. Let's switch to real combat. Battle program has been set. You want to move on to real combat? Alright, then I'll transport you to your original location after the battle is over. Are you ready? Yes, I am. Might get a little slow down here. Not sure. Yeah, looks good. I finally got the settings right. Hello! Totally gonna murder you.
Target locked on. Commencing combat mode.
Actual battle. From now on, the enemies will attack. Keep your eye on the attack order to avoid taking unnecessary damage. Defeat the enemy on the right first, as it can attack everyone at once. Because the enemy in the middle has high hit points, it is a good idea to defeat it using tech attacks. The enemies are separated into 3 types. Some attacks are effective against certain types, so study the descriptions of each attack. The following icons appear in the GTW. Biotype, Mech type, Gnosis type. Alright, let's just go ahead and guard. And guard. Hey! Don't be shooting me. Ow! Stop that. And Ether Fire attack. That's what the EF meant. Unfortunately, boost gauges do not carry over from battle to battle. Now, I could... with the special points and the ability to boost that up, you can get either ×2, which is the most common, ×4, less common, and ×10. Super rare, but when you get that on a boss, oh my god, is that awesome. Anyway, excuse me. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. Let's go with Knuckle and Stun Shot. And Lightning Blast. Because we can. But so with the special points up icon, it actually makes grinding for non-experience pretty easy and nice. Kind of like it. I mean, it's not bad at all. Go with Punch and Arm Blade.
Charging Arm Blade.
So much fun. Let's go ahead and boost up KOS-MOS because we can. I think she just killed him. Wow.
The enemies have been exterminated.
She's pretty strong.
All processes to 300 cleared.
Chief, the data transfer is going smoothly. The A-line protocol is looking good.
It sure is. The response levels are really good.
If we can maintain these levels, we'll have some great results soon.
Yeah.
But that means that the experiment will be done.
Chief?
Hey, Alan. Let's skip all 300 level processes and start from 400.
Wait, that means that we'll be finishing earlier.
400?
Well, crap.
Chief, but that's...
I feel pretty confident this time.
But, Chief...
Oh, come on,
remember
Alan.
what
Stand up
happened
to her.
last time? Had we waited 10 more seconds to intervene, we wouldn't have been able to get you back at all. Can't we at least test it out in objective mode?
You know we can't get precise data that way. I'll be fine. If something happens, I'll get myself out.
I don't think it works that way,
Besides,
Shion.
You want to test it out as well, don't you? We spent all night building the native A-line protocol.
Well, yeah, but...
That settles it. Let's get started.
She is your boss.
Alright then. But if anything happens, I'm gonna shut it down from here. So don't press your luck.
All right, all right.
And don't deviate from the program.
Okay, Mom.
I love that line.
Jeez, this is so typical of her.
I can still hear you, Alan.
Will she ever stop to think about the hell I go through for her?
I can still hear you, Alan.
You know, sir, the way you worry about Chief Uzuki all the time. I'm surprised you haven't keeled over already.
Well, luckily I cut McDonald's out of my diet.
Hey, that's enough. Is the 400 level program ready to go?
We're ready to go anytime.
Then start up the program. I want detailed reports from every monitoring station. Any abnormalities, and I'm shutting down immediately.
I'm sure we'll be fine. KOS-MOS, I'll explain a bit about this place. This place is an imaginary space constructed within the network. It's modeled off of some ruins from early 2000 AD. Your mission is to fight the main target within the dilapidated building. The target is marked with the red vector box. There are objects in here that can be detonated. Some are effective if you set them off near the enemy. Use them to your advantage. Now then, let's start the mission. Yes, understood. Alright, then let's start the mission. Whee! Hello! Yes! You slowed and plus critical. Come here.
Your orders, Xion?
Alrighty, so basically we just murder them. Let's start with, well, we'll go with this guy first. Probably should have done the other one. Oh well. And, oh, a little bit of slowdown, that's okay. Okay, that's more than a little slowdown. That's not normal. That's definitely not normal. Guess I'm going to be looking at the settings. Yeah, we'll occasionally get this random slowdown that has nothing to do with anything. I mean, nothing was even close to pegging the processes, but that's the way the game goes. Well, emulation, I should say. So I should say that the reason why I'm not playing this game on, say, my PlayStation 3, it's because I have an 80 gig PlayStation 3, and there's a bug in the game that only applies to that version of the PlayStation 3, as far as I know, where you get into one building and you literally can't move. You just spin around in place, running in place. It's really annoying. But I'll double check the settings. I might have changed something and forgot to set it back. But yeah, I can't remember if it actually breaks the game, but it definitely does prevent getting all the side quests. Oh, also, if there are 2 or more objects you can select from, use the L1 and R1 buttons to choose and shoot. Let's go ahead and blow that one up. And then the door. This guy has a stop, and we get a +1 boost. Awesome.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go with... Let's see if we can kill this guy. Get bonus points. Did we? Yes, we did. Points times 4. Oh, so good. Let's just go ahead and guard. I'll boost up KOS-MOS. Go ahead and use that since we can. And let's just go ahead and murder this guy with an R blade. Come on, exploding blood. Ah, it's so satisfying. Points times 2. Just guard. Neener, neener, neener. I don't even need the boost. Have a punch and a kick. And electric shock. Ah, only points times 2. I collected some good data on how people explode in blood. So, with all of those, the point modifications, we got a total of 8 tech points, ether points, and skill points. It doesn't affect experience at all, but normally that battle would give something like 3. So you can see how good it is that you get the you try to land blows on the point up field, and 3 medkits out of that too. And there's a little chest here. Hey, get to the chest, Xion. Get. Thank you. Obtain 2 medkit S's. And down the ladder we go. Let's go blow some more stuff up. Because we can. Hello! Goodbye. So much fun. I love blowing things up. Obtained medkit. One of the other annoying things about this game is that it uses the Japanese RPG button configuration, so circle is accept and X is cancel. Unlike the normal American style of X is accept and circle is cancel. I don't know why they didn't change it, and you can't change it in the game. It's a little annoying. Mainly because I'll be hitting X at menu screens, and it's like, what? Why isn't? Oh yeah, that's right. Let's just knuckle him. And blaster. Look at that damage, though. So nice. Nice, KOS-MOS. You dodged it. Alright, guess we'll, just firecracker that guy. Damn it! Alright, if we kill this guy. So his icon is, up a little bit. That means that he is selected. And that means that Xion gets to attack. Knuckle, Stun Shock, and Lightning Blast, which does extra damage to Mechanical. So it's fun. Shocking, wasn't it? Points times 2, so good. And another grenade. Guard. Guard. And we'll just FG shot, because we can. Goodbye.
The enemies have been exterminated.
And we gained levels. 33 hit points for KOS-MOS, 27 hit points for Xion, only 1 EP each. But we need about 81 more experience points to go up another level. And we got another medkit. Fantastic. I do have a couple saves further on that I'll be loading up just because of playing around trying to get everything working. It was kind of like, well, I might as well accumulate experience points and make some early saves to so I don't have to grind later. I think we'll go ahead and call this one an episode, and in the next one we'll head inside this building and see what's going on in there. See you next time, everyone.